other. There's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker.
Okay, today we have a special guest for our interview. So, can you please introduce
Hello.
yourself?
I think your fingers at the camera.
What?
I think your fingers at the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I am Satesh, son of Subramaniam Manaraj, also known as Raf to most people. I can be said as a full-time MC. I do all sorts of events. I do broadcasting, I do annual dinners, I do hosting, I do nightlife MCing, and everything to do with the mic, I've done it before, basically. That's that.
So, tell me roughly a bit more how you started your career as an MC.
I started off, it's actually more of a stumbled upon thing. It wasn't something that I really wanted to pursue at first, because I was studying at the same time. So basically, it didn't really, how to say, by chance. It was by chance. I was invited to play around, to fool around on the mic, and it happened that I had the talent, and I pursued then after.
So, do you do anything, you work anything else besides being an MC before that?
Before I've done odd jobs before. I've done sales, credit card sales before. I've done telemarketing. I've done customer service work before. A lot of things, in between.
Okay. So, throughout your whole career, have you faced any difficulties?
Difficulties, there is definitely there, because every event, every occasion is different. Especially when you're dealing with different sections of the community. Okay? You need to know what to say, what not to say, what's sensitive, what's not sensitive. What to joke about. This kind of things. It requires a little bit of study as well. It's not as easy as it's not just give on the gap. Okay, but you have to know. It is a knowledge that you need to acquire first. Okay, to be more presentable and also at the same time likable. Ensures you to get more jobs lah.
So, how long have you been in this industry of MC?
Throughout, I started around 2009. Should be the fifth year. Fifth year by now, right? Yeah. It was already 2014. Okay. I'm old.
Yes. So, which company are you currently working for?
Currently, I don't work for anyone. Just that we receive contracts from other company, our clients. Okay, basically I'm attached to Pride Entertainment. The Pride Entertainment is consolidated by a few of my ex-colleagues and me. Okay, we have formed this company together, and we've already been running for about 2 years now. Going to be 2 years. Okay, the progress has been quite overwhelming, as we have controlled almost half of the current nightlife in Malacca.
So, in your personal opinion, what do you think that can drive a person towards a career success?
Basically, for me, it's finding something that you really love to do. Because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you're just basically like a zombie pushing paper, regardless how much they pay you. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, or even enjoying the amount that you get, then there is no point for you to pursue. Basically, even though I stumbled upon this career by chance, but at the end of the day, I enjoy what I do, and that's what makes the progress better.
But how do you gain your determination and confidence when you come across obstacles throughout your career? How do you face it? Do you ever felt like you want to give up?
Of course, there are times as such, when because recently, furthermore, we have been more into contract based. You never know when are you going to be renewed next? The contract will be renewed next or not. But the thing is, Once you feel insecure, for me, you will automatically generate an impulsive reaction to be better, to improve yourself. If you don't try, when you face obstacles, if you don't get through that obstacle, okay, if you think the obstacle is too big for you, you can never achieve that particular level. You can never go above that. Okay, every day is an improving thing. Never see your career as something that is there only. If you feel that you're only going to be there forever, then there's nowhere else to go.
So I assume you have learned a lot throughout these years in your career.
Of course, some people may look at it as an easy thing, but throughout these years, of course, I've learned a lot of things because I deal with people. Okay, basically, I lead people. I'm a host also at the same time, right? So there is a lot of characters that we, especially me, I come to learn. People skills basically is for me in my line of duty. People skills is the most important thing that I've gained lah.
Okay, lastly, this is our assignment for MNU subject, Human Resource Management. So any advice for the new generation of people, future leaders, of how you sustain yourself in the career?
Any advice,
Yeah.
Based on my own career, okay, to all MMU people, I also was MMU last time. Okay, based on what I've learned, is that no obstacle is big enough. Every problems can be solved. It's whether that you want to solve it or not. Okay, if you give up, then nothing will be ever solved. Okay, you will always remain there. You can never progress. Okay, every problem has a solution. Okay, even in maths also, if the teacher gives you a problem, there is a solution. Okay, the matter is for you to find that solution. That's all.
Okay, so I think that's about it for our interview.
Alright.
Alright, so thank you very much again, Mr. Satish.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm a manager from this company.
This is my roommate.
So simply introduce about yourself.
My name is Liu and I'm 20 years old. I'm just graduated from NU Melaka and have a diploma in education certificate. I'm from Selangor.
So how many years of working experience do you have?
I don't have any working experience.
How do you know our company?
I do an online survey and found the jobstreet.com.
And what about this job interests you?
I applied this company is because I'm accepting the human resource, and this job is attractive to me because I'm going to stay in office.
What are your strengths?
I'm good at managing the relationship with employee, but my greatest skill is handle the employee problem.
What are your salary expectations?
I'm sure that your company offer a fair company salary for someone with my education skill and experience. I'm also willing to negotiate for the right position.
What should we hire you?
I'm confident that I'm meant for this position. I can work hard for the community and reduce employee turnover. I believe it will be great when I join your team.
So do you have any questions?
How about the academic?
First year normally we have 12 days. And after 1 year we will have extra 1 day. And this will remain continuously. Any other questions?
No, thanks.
Okay, so we will inform you after 3 days. Thank you.
Yeah. Go. But still got a lot of work haven't done.
Why you still coming back?
I got a lot of work I want to finish today.
Why nobody help you?
She left earlier.
Okay, good job. So you continue. Bye.
Hey guys, any suggestion to promote who become our general manager?
I think Mobile can because he's very outdated.
Okay.
I think
What?
because he's very young and no experience.
Okay, never mind, we do a work to decide Bobby Liu can become our general manager or not. Who agree? Who will disagree? Okay, conclusionally, our final decide Bobby Liu to become our general manager. Okay, dismiss. Thank you. Hello, Bobby. Please come to my office. Okay, bye.
Yes, boss.
Please have a seat. Congratulations.
Whoa.
You have been promoted to general manager.
Thank you very much.
You know already.
Okay, Mr. Andy. So, in your own, you've shared with us, and in your own opinion, what do you advise about this career success to fresh graduates? What are your guidelines, and what do you advise? So, please, we would like you to share with us.
Okay. This is a very important question because I'm someone that I used to think about these kind of questions when I was young, and
okay, thank you, Mr. Andy. So, in your own opinion, what is your advice to fresh graduates on this career success? What is your guidelines for this fresh graduates?
Before I answer that question, I would like to take some wise words from some wise people. The famous word which we know is that failure is not an obstruction to success, but it's like a stepping stone. This one is a revised standard for me. Most people, like people that we know, somebody like Tony Fernandez, when he was young, he always dreamed, to own a football club, and today he has it. Talk about Bill Gates. Talk about the late, what's his name? No, not Mandela. We need to restart it. The late, what is it?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andy. So, in your own opinion, what is your advice to fresh graduates on this career success? What are your guidelines? Please share with us.
Okay. In my own opinion, I'd like to start by mentioning some famous people which we young people we look up to. Somebody like Tony Fernandez, late Steve Jobs, Facebook owner, even Bill Gates, whom these days we can see them as successful people, and we look up to them and we wish probably we want to be like them and stuff like that. Of course they are successful, but don't forget that they started from somewhere. Most of them were school dropouts, and today they are one of the world billionaires. So one thing I will encourage fresh graduates today would be, do not despise your days of little beginning. In as much as you try to aspire high, don't let your aspirations be greater than your altitude. Just try your best to do the best you can, give your best, and the success shall find you, definitely. But there probably will be failures and obstructions on the way. But don't let that to stop you. But just keep moving on, and I believe that what you wish for will definitely come about.
So thank you, Mr. Andy. So what you are trying to say, when these fresh graduates, when they are in search for jobs and they go to companies, and most companies reject them, what do you think? What are your I want you to explain more, your advice for right now. You've shared with us your advice for fresh graduates. Now we are talking about these graduates who want to go into the labor market. So what are your advice for them to prepare themselves for a new career?
One thing we need to know is that for every disappointment is a blessing, but it depends on how people view it. For me, I believe that every disappointment is a blessing. No matter whether you are being rejected or not, what matters most is whether you believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, no matter how the company you apply to rejects you, no matter what happens, you still keep moving on. But what I would advise is try to build your own dream. For me, when I graduated, I've always had in mind that I want to have my own business. It's not that I wouldn't want to work for anyone, but I want to have my own business. Why do I want that? It's important to build your own dream, because if you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to accomplish their own dreams. So, but it depends on what we want. Do we want a career success? Then we have to start from somewhere. So whether we are being rejected or not, it's more like the failure that I talked about. It's more like that step we're talking about. Because anyone that rejects you, somehow or other, the person is helping to push you towards the right direction. But it depends on your perspective. And one thing I forgot to mention about barriers, or how to overcome those barriers, is actually your mindset. Your mindset is very important, because there are many obstacles here and there, but your mindset towards those obstacles depends on how far you can go and how successful you can become. Your mindset is what shapes everything. It is what describes the success towards you when it comes. So, plan your mindset that wherever comes, you will accept it and be positive in life. You know? Try and be positive at all times, no matter what happens. And I believe that everything will be good.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, it was a great moment with Mr. Andy, and we really appreciate his comments and for sharing with us. And I hope you all enjoyed our discussion today, and we hope to give you more and keep you posted. Okay. Cheers. Thank you.